Hello, everyone. Welcome to Phases the Next Level. I'm your host, Ptnlphases Sunshine, and I am glad to be back with you guys tonight. And I'm back with an unfortunate story. But before I get started, if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share this video. Hit the bell for post notifications. When you hit the bell, it's going to pull up all, then hit all. And that way you will be able to get notifications when I post for stories like these and others. I have a very sickening story going on. This story comes out of Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Couple is in jail tonight, accused of child sex crimes involving an 8-year-old girl they know. Police tell News on 6's Kristen Weaver this abuse may have been going on for months. Kristen?
Lori, Bartlesville police tell me the two worked together to sexually abuse the 8-year-old girl in their motel room. Now both face a slew of child sex charges. It's a case full of allegations that Sergeant Jim Waring says are alarming and disturbing.
Someone had gained information that there was these conversations going on.
Those conversations include Facebook messages that Waring says show sexual conversations about an 8-year-old girl between Kendall and Ashley Burnett. An affidavit says the Burnetts, who lived at this motel in Bartlesville, took nude photos of the little girl while she was asleep, sexually abused her, and threatened to punish her if she told anybody about what they were doing.
Both parties and the male made statements that this had been a fantasy.
Waring says someone tipped off police last weekend.
There was a lot of evidence with technology, phone evidence, some social media evidence.
The affidavit says investigators found cocaine and marijuana in the room. It says investigators found sexually explicit photos of the girl on Ashley's cell phone.
They're extremely hard because the vast majority of us have children. A lot of the young officers have young children.
Waring says the girl is now in a safe place, while the Burnetts face a list of felony charges.
There's just no reason that you can wrap around in your head of why this would happen.
Where you have a mother and a stepdad, or either the mom's boyfriend, whatever. I gotta get clarification on that. But her 8-year-old daughter, they were sexually abusing her. They lived in a motel in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. The police came. There was a call. The police got there and unexpectedly found that they were having intercourse with an 8-year-old daughter, the mother's daughter. There were drugs in there, including cocaine. They were arrested, but that's not the sad part. The sad part is that they were plotting on this girl, this baby, the entire time. They were text messaging back and forth, stating that the baby liked what was happening to her. And the mother was saying that she was scared and wanted to hurry up before he got there. And they were then saying that the baby liked what was going on. And that's just a lie. That baby was so scared to death, could not protect herself, could not help herself. But this dumb, I don't want to cuss here, but this less than a mother, less than a woman, allowed this man to touch on her daughter and sexually abuse her daughter while she watched. She would put her to sleep. And when she would put her to sleep, they would touch on her, and they took pictures of that baby. They had nude pictures of the mother, had nude pictures of the baby, and was like she couldn't wait to get home to see him do these things to her baby. The baby at one point said that she wanted to hurry and get out of the tub because she didn't want him to come home and pee on her. This is blatant child abuse, and they need to never ever get out. There should have been a zero bond. There should have not even been a bond for them to get out to hurt somebody else's child, to hurt that 8-year-old child again. And I pray that there's somebody that can get this child and get the child some help and get her into a safe place where she will never be violated and never be hurt again. And they have got to pay for this. This is blatant information, is blatant evidence. They have text messages. They have evidence from the girl. They have drugs in the hotel. They need to not ever get out. And, you know, we're going through the post on there, and the post, you know, of course, was saying the same thing, that we as parents are supposed to protect our children, and we are supposed to protect them at all cost. And this sick woman was so in love with this man that she wanted to please him and do whatever it took to please him. There's nobody on this earth worth giving your child up to a man, your baby, up to a man, an innocent baby, and allowing him to do these things to an 8-year-old girl. And so justice has got to be served. And the people in Bartlesville are saying, what can they do to help this girl, and to try to make a difference and to get justice for this baby. And so whatever I can do as far as reporting on it, as far as getting any interviews from the baby's family, or whatever I can do to help get this out there, where they are not allowing these people out of jail ever again to hurt another baby or to hurt that baby again. We want to see that happen. So I'm not going to be here long. I just wanted to share this information. I'm going to continue to talk about this story as it unfolds. I'm going to continue to follow this story as it unfolds, because here's a blatant situation where the evidence is already put out there via text messages. You can see the conversation of the mother and this dog plotting against this 8-year-old baby and saying these things about that baby. You got evidence of the pictures of the baby in the nude, the baby sleep. That baby was helpless, and they have got to pay for this. They have got to pay for this. So anyway, if you go on Facebook, you can search Kendall Burnett, Burnett, and you can see, I think it's still up. I'm not sure. You can read more about the story, but I'm going to be continue to follow this story, because we want to see justice done for this baby, this helpless baby, 8 years old, and them threatening her, saying, if you tell, I'm going to take your cell phone for good. These people are sick. They're on drugs, and there's no reason, there's no way that this child can be in their presence again. There's no way this lady should have ever had a child, only to allow the child to be hurt like this. The baby, she's a baby. She's 8 years old. And her mother allowed it. She sat and watched it for a man, to please this man. Sickening. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know what you think. Here's the pictures, and I'll continue to bring information on this story. You guys keep that baby in prayer. I don't even want to say her name. She's an 8-year-old baby in Oklahoma. And I'm sure that the story will go viral. So you should be hearing it again, maybe on the blogs, maybe on your news channels or whatever. But Phases the Next Level will continue to report on this as it unfolds. Say a prayer for the baby, and to hell with those two monsters. Those are monsters. Those are, they violated a baby, an 8-year-old baby, and the mother allowed it, watched it. No one in their right mind, a mother would allow this to happen to their child. So there's something plenty wrong with this girl and this man. And whatever it is, who cares? They need to be in jail for the rest of their lives and suffer for it the way this baby has suffered. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. It's very angry. When I was reading the text messages, which I'm going to post here, of course you can see them, but I just got sick, like almost to throw up, and I couldn't hardly read it, and it's just sickening. So anyway, take a look, leave your comments below, and I'll be back soon. Until next time, treat yourself kind, respect yourself, and respect others. Good night.